welcome back to another live stream. Today we're gonna be oh, I should probably turn that off. Okay. We're gonna be reacting to some crazy stuff. That's gonna be a reaction stream mainly. That's what I plan at least. Um I mean, yeah, so I already kinda have it planned up, but this is the first film we react to. Um the Rise, Fall, and Rise Again Fortnite. I usually hate these types of videos, the Rise and Fall videos, because it's like, bro, they exaggerate the things and make it like seem way worse than it is. And I guarantee they're gonna do this, by the way, because if we're being completely honest with this, I don't think Fortnite ever really fell off. Like I don't think it's the Rise, Fall, and Rise Again. Oh, Rise Again. I thought they were saying it fell off. Oh. Let's just start it. Oh, hold on. Let me turn up the audio on this. Boop. Just go like this. Alright.
Hath blessed the earth beneath our feet in 2017. It was a different time. Actually, 2017.
Bro, like, oh my god, the ads are getting out of control, bro. I literally was in for like 7 seconds. Guess who? Hello, how you doing? Alright, you know what? I'll watch this later. I want to start off with this, because this is really what I've been waiting for, okay? Worst rap lyrics compilation. Bro, I have a whole playlist pulled up. I'm ready to, like, get cooking. Because, bro, I already know it's about to be bad. I'm very interested to see how bad they are. Because I know a lot of bad lyrics I haven't saved. Bro. So, here we go. I'm expecting to see, I don't even know who I'm expecting to see, honestly. Probably some Uno Miles. But, like, those are ironic. I want to see some, like... I want to see stuff that's actually, like, just they're being serious. But it's just downright bad. How long does this last? Okay. Let's see how bad these are. Oh yeah, classic. Bro, what? Okay. I mean, that's kind of crazy. What? Did you know I mix like Obama? Bro, oh my god. This is what, like, no one listens to Logic, by the way. This is why. Because who wants to listen to a man say that he's mixed constantly? Bro, why did you comment that, bro? Like, bro, what is wrong with you, bro? You go to my state, you might get raped. It's crazy. This is a song? Didn't even know this is. Bro. I mean, that's not even that bad. The lyric from Migos? I'm good. Wait, what? The lyric is... Bro, no, I'm not even gonna entertain that. Oh, I know this one. I mean, this is not even that bad. Life, like... I mean, I don't know why people hate on it. I don't think it's that bad of a lyric, if I'm being completely honest. Like, this is just overhated. I've seen so many people hate on it, it's crazy. Oh no, he says some bad lyrics. Black girl sipping white wine, put my fist in, I like a civil rights. Oh, bro. Bro, that's why? Why? And grabbed it with a slight grind. Yeah, I've seen this one, bro. It's like, bro, like, this is outrageous because it's like, bro, look at this guy. He doesn't even know what that is, bro. But also, no. If you really think about this for 2 seconds, how are you, like, who's gonna do it? Who's gonna, like, give it to him? Like, bro, what? Like, what, a 1-year-old's gonna do it? Like, bro, 1-year-old does, a woman's not gonna know how that works, bro. Like, what are you saying? Like, dude. Oh no, Karate Chop remix. What? That sounds
Another
awful.
one.
Oh my god. If you know anything about that, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy because, oh my god. That's actually a crazy line. That's outrageous.
You want my spot? Well, maybe after, nigga. So active on the radio, I'm radioactive, nigga.
I mean, that's not that horrible. I mean, I probably could come up with worse. That's not that bad. Oh yeah, I know this one. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Wait, how what's the bad one? This one?
Yo, bitch gave a kid cutty, but I'm not signed a yay. Oh god, I nutted on her cheek. Her new nickname is Babyface.
I mean, that's literally not bad. These are not even that bad. Like, I actually thought these would be horrible, but these are not even that bad. Oh no, it's gonna be bad here. Okay, yeah, that's pretty bad, bro. Bro, what? Why? This is why I don't listen to him and no one listens to him, because what is this? Why talk about this? Like, bro, you talk about being biracial, it's 100,000% of your lyrics, and then you do this? Like, this is extreme. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, this is a classic. Uh-oh. I actually don't know what this one would be. Oh, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I don't like bars where you explain what the line is before, like, explaining it. Stupid. I mean, yeah, this one's pretty good, too. This is why Kodak is trash. I don't know why you would ever listen to him, bro. He's so bad. Like, this is... His voice sounds so stupid. Like, bro, stop. That's not even that bad. I mean, these are just... They're not horrible, but... Uh-oh. Oh, this one's diabolical. I feel like anything he says just automatically doesn't count because he just says things that are bad. Kodak started out as a lyricist as well? No way he did. There's no way. I don't believe that for a second. I mean, I don't know, bro. Why is this guy advertising his Snapchat? Like, bro, who cares? Might as well watch these. I mean, they're not that great, but it's... Listen to the first song ever, it's a whole different person? I mean, first Kodak song? I mean, okay. Let me, pull that up. Let's see. Kodak Black. I'm gonna be honest, this music though is really bad. Alright, let's see what's old. Kodak shoulda did 11 years ago is crazy. Alright, let's see. I ignore this ad. Bro, I really need to like buy premium or something because this is outrageous. This is diabolical. Alright, let's see how great it is. Literally sounds the same as he normally does. Nah, this is ridiculous. This is pretty crazy. What is this? Bro. I mean... Wow, someone said you need to get famous, bro. I need. Wow, this guy was here in the beginning. He was very in the beginning. Okay, I mean that's it's not even that way, but there's one with 17 million views. I want to see that quickly. Project Baby. Oh my God, he looks so much different. Why? Who starts a music video off tying their shoes, bro? It's
Hey, 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 I don't even freestyle. Yeah, turn it up a little bit. It's Kodak, nigga. Hey, when my mixtape drop, I swear to God, y'all gonna feel me.
Alright, what?
Baby, man.
Bro, what is this?
Look, Jit gon' hit a lick quick and
Oh,
correct.
nope. That sounds garbage. That sounds great. I mean, nah, that sounds horrible. Alright, let's see this.
Now you get to watch her leave out the window. Guess that's why they call it window pane.
Just gonna stay.
Yo,
Uh-oh.
you did. Making big moves constantly. EA need to sponsor me. Swagged up, can't take it off of me.
It's not even that bad. Like, these are not even that bad.
So cold, you might need a fan. I don't know who I am sometimes.
Alright, you know what? I know exactly what to. I mean, alright, I didn't want to have to do this early, but bro. I love looking at Young Thug lyrics because they're always so, like, trash. Well, not the song. Nah, because, like, he says some of the worst lyrics I've ever heard. Alright, so, let's see. We got, Young Thug once said. There we go. We're going there.
You got some high Chanel boots on you. You look just like my rich auntie. She was the first person wearing blondie. I
Bro.
used to wanna fuck my
The training of thought and delivery is what gets me, bro. Like, he's talking about, oh, this girl's wearing Chanel boots. Oh, and then it looks like my auntie, and then it goes there. Like, why? Why? I mean, I guess that's how his mind works. He just sees, boots, Chanel boots, and goes, oh man. I remember when I used to think like this. What?
catch it down bad, you know I'm putting dick in your wife. I'm not sparing shit. Well. Shot that pussy so tight. I had to finger her shit with a stick.
Okay, bro.
If I need some rats, I'ma flip me some patch. I talk like I want it, she don't say nothing back. If cops pull up, I put that crack in my crack.
Yeah, I mean, I've never understood this lyric. What does that mean?
Country Billy made a couple milli. Trying to party Rolls Royce inside the Piccadilly.
Bro. I mean, that's a bar. That's a bar. That's a bar. Rick Ross has some bad ones as well. Yes, yes. Oh my god. Oh, this is a classic lyric, bro. Like, what? This is what I'm talking about when I say, like, bro, what are these lyrics? Like, why? Why would you say that? What do you get from saying that? Like, that has to be a mistake. Oh my god.
Okay. Teacher, we talking shit. I passed school by patting all the styles. I just want that net like a giraffe. I like fish and water.
I just want. Okay. Bro, what? This is crazy weird.
17.5, I shave it like it's now. My mom came outside.
Oh, I mean, this is crazy.
The lady had got in the car and just pulled off, doing it like 60 miles per hour.
I think I know. This is the one where he's serious and then he goes to like saying something outrageous. I'm pretty sure it's what it is. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's like.
fed up like they jumped him. Why you zealous like me in a condom? Making back being boo like a
Okay, I thought it said something else. Oh, never mind. I didn't even see. That's crazy. Bro, what type of drugs do you have to take to write that and actually think, like, actually say that? Say?
got your bride in the garage.
Bro, what?
Red bottom kicking shit on floss, you know you pushing on you. Camel toe, big, I see the print inside the camel toe. Hey, I'ma try that young girl crazy. Hey, I designed that in the
Oh no, no, no. Bro, what? Like, bro, this guy's crazy. That's actually so insane. That's actually ridiculous. Like, how do you write that and not think? Oh my God, I wonder if. Why is the song called Spaghetti? Whatever.
Don't you panic. Don't you take this shit for granted. Don't you panic. When I put my knee in your pants, don't you panic.
Delivery is horrible.
I don't play the radio on that grass. Chicken walk like a mess.
Bro, what? This, like, I don't even, like, I can't comprehend this at all. Am I slow or something?
Hey, about to have a proposition, baby, gon' sit inside the car then. With your penis all out.
Bro, what? No. You did not just deliver that with the ad-libs, bro. The ad-libs are crazy. Oh my God. What is this? Bro, what? Where is this going? I'm actually lost.
I'ma ask her for some head. I don't know that hoe I had like she dead. Insurance on my money like a wreck. Every time I see her, she look at cleavage. Fuck her on the $10,000 bed. Why can never love a fucker and suck my dick like Bieber, no but head. Cocaine white like Justin Bieber, bitch. I might show the rest.
I mean, that's just. Oh, I think I know this one. Sounds familiar. Oh, is it? No, this is it? Bro, how do you, like, the delivery is what gets me. I'm a peacock, like, bro. That's crazy. Bro. Okay, bro. Like, now we're just saying we're yellow school bus in my cheeks is wild. Bro. Bro. Bro.
I chop up his ass, I chop up his friends, his mamas, and all of his kids. I come with the lid, I chop out the top of the beans on dollar dish beers. They came with the shred, I told them to chop off your penis, you keep in your head.
Bro, what? Dude, this is why it's like, quite, like, how is he, like, in jail? Well, not even, he's in trial. Like, how is he in trial for all this stuff he is? Like, I can't picture it. He's so weird, bro. Like, there's no way.
Count my profit, baby, watch on. I'm tired of one, I need two. Threesome. I need a threesome.
I know the delivery spot would be horrible. Oh my God. Bro, like, that delivery's crazy.
I have been lying days for you. Treating myself like I got AIDS for you. I ain't fucking at the little girl like I got AIDS for you. They don't Michael Vick, but these bitches on a dog like Latique. No homo, but my blood look like a dick.
Bro. Bro, this is crazy. That's crazy, dude. Like, why do you think of that, bro? Why would you say that? You just look weird now. Like, dude, no one else is thinking that.
I look good as your dad on a Friday. So many cars I gotta buy a driveway. Never big. Big bougie get Jared B's from the thugger and the whole team. All these bitches used to run and hide from me. Now they bitches wanna suck my dream.
Bro, what?
This shit out of these niggas gon' bite on my swag as a virus. Oh, I done the swag and I pull up on bitches dressed in all white like Miley Cyrus. Yeah, knowing I gay, I fuck bitches on bitches. I whip out, she suck on my private.
I mean, it's not that bad. Oh, not this song again. Bro, what is this delivery? Bro. Oh my god. I mean, this is just horrible. I mean, this whole album was bad though, so I mean, it's not even like,
I wanna fuck her, but she play more games than the NBA. Monday morning, got a dentist appointment, little bitch, you can check out the dentist plate. Check it out. I got all of my niggas looking so successful. I won't fuck all these little bitches like R. Kelly. Only reason why these little niggas looking scary. I won't kiss you. I won't lick you. Pubic hair. Oh my god.
oh, bro, that is stop it.
I'm going there. Where are you going, thug? To her spot. When she get out the shower, drink her.
Okay. Bro, okay. Yeah, nah, it's confirmed that he's literally just not even a thug anymore. He's a freak. That's what he is, bro. That's just confirmed. There's no thug in his young freak. Like, actually, and also, why is it spelled wrong there? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Like, bro, really? Why? Why?
This bitch say I was good for her, just like melatonin. I won't lay with you every night.
What? What does that? What? Why use the word bone?
Yeah, only comb in the house is a silicone.
Bro, what?
Put a thong in my mouth, and we made
Oh my god, bro, what? What? I want to know if that song is actually, like, did he record with that? And, like, bro, I'm not even gonna go there.
Bitch, don't get close to some motherfucking warden. Ayy, warning you. Suck that dick good on the motherfucking warden. Ayy, she ran away from my weed like it farted.
Okay, I mean, that's...
So I put it on her neck. I beat that pussy, yo, she let us up her red.
it's just, I mean, that's not that bad, but... Oh, no, now this is bad. Okay, the ad-lib, bro, is crazy. In, like, bro, that ad-lib, right?
My two homies bed up on me. I make a squirt on the couch, ew.
What?
Everyone know I've been cute before. I've been bent like a centerfold. I trap with my money, no.
Like, bro, what? Like, oh my god, who does that? Who just brings the cash in the bathroom?
I can fuck a bitch on her butt like she wrote.
No, 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 boy. Bro's crazy. That's a crazy line.
Nigga diamond soaking wet, you a dog. Keep me out of baby, that between y'all. Fuck a bad like I'm trying to catch a charge. I got 9 lives I blaze for you. I sit it down in days for you. Shout it pubic shave and I hate you too.
Bro, what? Like, why? Why talk about this? Like, bro.
I go took it too. Living bulletproof. If I was you, I would be mad too. Good shooter, I'm a good shooter. And if I wanna see some titties, I go eat that hooters.
I mean, that's just, yeah, I mean, that's, you know, I haven't yet to do that, but I should probably eventually do that just to see how good it really is. The experience, you know. Ask for some chicken. You know, I'm very curious, man. See how that would actually go.
Yeah, yeah. They calling my phone my girl like what's going on she sucking put me in a coma.
Okay, I mean, I can't even, like, what is the metaphor? What is the fish? Actually, like, I mean, usually it's like, oh yeah, I mean, this kind of makes sense, but like, dude, this doesn't even make sense. This literally doesn't even make sense. Like, it just sounds wrong.
He dancing like a movie. Made a mama nut inside a pants like a movie. Abracadabra tight pussy need a
Dude, what? He just repeats lines, bro. This is literally like all this is just said before, bro. Oh, nah. Yeah, this line is just, the delivery is what makes it, like, good, but, like, bro, it's not even that good. Bro, what?
freaky, I'm about to have a menage. Twat on my face all day. Hold up, got a K, about to spray. Hold up, bust in the hair, Milky Way.
It's not even that bad. He's just dreaming.
Hold up, I'm a thief in the night. Make a ride like a bike. I go down on a date. I go up on my price.
I don't know.
You said you gon' kiss from my neck to my jet to my neighbor, then dig
Oh my god.
about everything. Now you know that we got us some making up.
Like, he goes way too much in detail on this stuff. Oh no, it goes worse. Oh. Oh no. What does... What? Make her stand up like some bunny ears. What is that even... Bro. Oh my god.
She a shark, she like a Jaws nigga. Yo bitch say she want a tall nigga. You are one midget, you too small nigga. Yeah, she suck my dick and rub my balls nigga. Your ass big, you got weight, baby, you the champion. And we gotta hide the phone from my wife because she like the CIA. I'm dripping with my niggas, any bitch nigga. I got some Ross Simmons on now, no tripping nigga.
Bro, my god. Bro, what does this mean right here, bro? What actually? This doesn't even add up. Bro, what? Nah, he just used a frog. Ad-libs.
Dying for a nigga. I whip that pussy with no bowlers. Jumping all a nigga. That pussy look just like a cut, a soaking cutler nigga.
I mean, this is kind of diabolical. Nah, I mean, I know there's a... I mean, okay, yeah, I mean, might as well look at this.
Check out all the amazing new looks at Ashley.
Most questionable. Bro, what did I just click on, bro? Okay.
A huge selection of styles, all for a great price. That's Ashley.
Now, so most questionable lyrics ever? I mean, let's see how questionable they are.
Mom and dad, I hate them both.
I invented sweat. At the crib playing
I
Fortnite.
mean, these are not even questionable. I mean, okay, this one.
Grandma. Being independent, man, I'ma just on my own dick.
I actually had respect for this guy, but nope, not anymore.
I think my nuts are better on the face.
I don't play no games unless we talking Fortnite.
And the worst part about this one is, like, I mean, I think people just hate on any Fortnite lines in general in music. But my thing is, it actually sounds fine. That's the worst part. Doesn't even sound that bad.
Me and my grandma take meds.
You left your fridge open, somebody just took a sandwich.
Bro, what?
I guess that's incest.
She's like, that's harassment. I'm like, yeah, and?
They call me racist.
I woke up this morning. I had a boner.
Oh, jeez.
The way that I be sitting.
With chicken nugget.
What?
My bitches come in pairs like balls in my nuts.
Wow.
Bitch, you might as well be talking to a fucking wall.
I just slapped the fuck out of my cousin and took his toaster strip and punched my little brother in the jaw and took his raiment noodles.
Sucking my dick, I was on PlayStation. Some sex offenders. I'm a pedophile.
I gotta say this, bro, Playboy Cardi, bro.
Took his raiment noodles.
Sucking my
He's always on the PlayStation. Like, I've literally seen him get arrested because he decided to speed home to play PlayStation. Like, he was going like 140 miles per hour just to get to his PlayStation, bro. Like, are we serious? Like, he's addicted. There's allegedly he didn't even show up to his girlfriend's, like, birthday party because he wanted to play PlayStation. It's like, oh my god, what? And then we're, like, wondering, why is there a delay in music? Maybe because he's playing PlayStation.
Yeah, I was on PlayStation. Some sex offenders. I'm a pedophile. Shut your mouth before I fucking.
Nah. Okay, no. This, I'm gonna have to listen to the song. I'm gonna have to. I don't know if I want to, but like, cause this doesn't. I mean, this doesn't even make. This is just bad.
I think my chopper gay. I pulled him out the closet. Bitch, real G's moving silence like.
Okay, this is not even questionable though. This is like an actual bar. How do you say that? Like, this was one of the lines on that song that I actually liked, because like, bro, G in lasagna is silent, so it's a bar. Like, what?
Fuck her till she die, yeah.
Yeah, there's no way that's real. I've seen that, and I've actually genuinely don't believe that's real.
Fuck her till she die, yeah.
I mean, maybe it is.
Like a liar's pants, I'm on fire.
That me because I'm emo.
Oh.
I killed my girlfriend, that's why I'm single.
That's just stupid. Oh, what?
5 white boys, but they not in sync.
Many college students have gone to college.
That little bitch tall, I fuck her on my tippy toes. White boy
I mean, he's a midget, so I mean, that makes
with a
sense.
little habanero. These nuts.
I mean, some of these weren't that bad, but I don't know.
We did 9/11 on that plane. Me and Osama. Damn, little baby, that's a whole lot of ass. My car so retarded.
Okay, well, I mean, that's just pretty bad. That's just a bound line.
Just farted. My stove deserve a shout out. I'm like, what up, stove?
Bro, what?
Lemonade is a popular drink and it still is.
What? Bro, nah. These like last two were just downright bad.
Stove. Lemonade is a popular drink and it's
Like, why? He literally is no, bro, nah. A billionaire is saying this. Lemonade's a popular drink. A billionaire. Bro. Why?
still is.
Life is short as a midget, but mine's a little
I like I said, I don't understand why this is looked at as bad. I don't see it personally.
brawn.
Little bird really go. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, this by the way, this freestyle is horrible.
Little bird really go. I don't even really want a spotlight.
What's
But they
that?
really put me in the I don't even really.
Bro, why? Oh, did he cut it out because copyright probably? I just want to see the. Yeah, no, he cuts out so fast I can't even do it.
But they really put me in the limelight. Robbed my little cousin cause I found out he bisexual.
I mean, that's just a joke.
Girl got a 5S with the screen crack. Ain't wearing no mask, nigga, fuck the pilot. Fake ass coronavirus.
Kidnap your favorite bitch and throw her baby off the ledge.
Choke a South Park writer with a fish stick.
Wait, what?
Bitch and throw her baby off the ledge.
Choke a South Park writer with a fish.
Why? I mean, literally, the song is about love, and this is nah. Cause I actually remember this song. It's literally about like, oh, you're so beautiful, bro, and this is just out of pocket. It's not even make sense.
I'm in the kitchen. Jams everywhere.
1 and 1 makes 2, 2 and 2 makes 4, 4 and 4 makes 8, 8 and 8 makes 16.
I ignore a heart like an email from LinkedIn.
Nah, that's pretty funny because literally like the way he delivered that, it's LinkedIn, not LinkedIn. Like, bro, why did he say it so weird?
16.
I ignore a heart like an email from LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, like LinkedIn, like he said it so wrong.
I shit for PP.
No, I don't believe that's a lyric. Is that actually like a lyric?
Like an email from LinkedIn.
I shit.
I mean, it literally seems like everyone's immune to making these types of lines, like actually, because if he's doing it, like, bro, how is no one else doing it? I guarantee, I mean, literally everyone, it seems like, has a line about pooping.
For PP. I'm smarter, I read it on Reddit.
Nah, you say he's smart because he read it on Reddit. That's crazy.
There's only one way to reach the top without sacrifice. Cheating.
Cheat on.
By the way, that ad, by the way, I mean, that's literally just
I told
cameras.
Ghana it's your time to eat.
Bro, what? Oh my god, that's actually... The song is called Eat. No. Nah, is it actually called Eat? Yeah, it is, bro. It literally is. That is crazy because... Wow. Not because, I mean, Gunner's obviously a little bigger, so it's like, bro. Bro, oh my god.
I told Ghana it's your time to eat.
My mama had me out her asshole. Bitch, I'm the shit, yeah.
I mean, he's always talking about this stuff. I mean, I'm not even going there.
Shit, yeah. My mama had me out her ass.
Why repeat it, idiot? Okay.
Bitch, I'm the shit. I'm a ride, babe. I wanna see
That's just taken out of context.
11.
Nah, he did not say that.
I'm a ride, babe. I wanna see you do 9/11.
Do you actually say that? Is that... How, what? I don't believe that he said that. I don't believe it. There's no way. Nah, he must have been super high. I mean, this obviously he has a song called "I Hate Being Sober," so I mean, this is clearly something you'd write when you're out of ideas.
I'm about to shit again. Rest in peace, nigga. I ain't in the club throwing dollars, I'm in GameStop. Nigga, you a bitch, JoJo, see what
I mean, yeah, people hated this line. I don't understand why it came out. Like, why would you say this? I don't know.
My neighbor's daughter just got a dog, I'ma run it over. Metro gon' make it boom. Bill Gates trying to be the white version of me.
No. Bro, what? That's, okay. What is this lyric, bro? Why, run that back, run that back.
Trying to be the white version of me.
What?
How many times have I touched them kids? The whole up block's been molested.
Yeah, it's always the British people are saying crazy things like this, bro. Oh my god. It's just common. I'm not even that surprised.
How many times have I touched them
Why
kids?
would you repeat it, though? Why would you It's like, bro, we get it. We get it.
The whole up block's been molested.
I'm never on time cause I'm always late.
Bro, no, I'm not subscribing.
Give him a twos.
Alright, we'll do one more of these, I guess.
Poo mops or poo, no way are we calling a truce.
I mean, poop bars are bad, but that's not even that bad.
Poo mops or poo.
Mary Bullet, Fredo ain't no average rapper, baby girl, you smoke new lungs, pull up hitting
Bro,
with them
shut
slugs.
up.
You pop out, do niggas filthy, whispering this one for Jared when I catch one of them niggas. Watch me.
My chain had another chain like it was pregnant.
Why do you pronounce, the delivery is the issue, bro. Why would you deliver it, wrong? The word wrong.
It's just turkey lasagna.
What?
What? Yeah, actually, what?
Another chain like it was pregnant. My favorite dish is turkey lasagna.
This is where I go, well, how does one write lyrics? Like, if you're actually writing your lyrics, are you actually, not reading what's coming before the lyrics you just wrote? Like, are you just writing words and not looking back at what you wrote? Because if so, I mean, you're not even, making music, you're just making random words. A yap session that happens to be on beat. That's literally all it is.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Kidnap your favorite bitch and throw her baby off the ledge. And throw her baby off the ledge.
Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
My stove deserve a shout out. I'm like, what up, stove? I'm like,
I mean, these are repeats, bro. Alright, that's pretty funny. Also, that cover art is actually crazy because, you can tell one of them's photoshopped in and the other isn't. I mean, the whole thing's photoshopped, so I'm actually kind of stupid.
You had one job. Just the one?
Do we not have these memes? I hate when they do this stupid meme thing. Like, oh my god, it's so annoying. It's like, I don't care.
I need a mama daughter. Yeah, I really need her. I need a mama daughter.
Wifey gonna kill me, she the female OJ.
Bro, that's crazy.
I'm in love with two girls at one time.
Yeah, I don't know why people hate on this. I've seen this one get hated on. I don't get it. Like, bro. I mean, he's just doing his things.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Police!
Oh, well, I mean, oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, well, this is 3 years ago, though. Like, he's literally... I mean, he's just predicting the future, bro. Like, what?
Police! Call a platoon on your bra.
Alright, I mean, that's enough of that. Okay. Alright. Nah, so I want to look at this one. This is gonna be, I don't know what this is, but it's called Kidnapping Victim Escape Leads to Horrifying Discovery. I mean, this is all, looks like it's, Gonna be interesting. I don't know what it really is, to be honest.
I think they're crazy.
She brought me over here to help.
Bro.
I know from personal experience.
Okay, why am I getting an ad about something
There's
that
a lot of
contains
noise
nicotine?
out there, especially online.
What is
But in
this
life
for?
too, we have to find ways to turn down the volume. The internet is the ultimate right to
No,
free
I'm actually genuinely curious though. Like, what is this gonna be about? Because right now it looks like it's just feeding fish.
speech. Everybody has a voice. My work sits at the center of it sometimes.
Like,
Addressing the
explain,
negativity
please. I mean, this is,
isn't
they're
healthy.
literally not. Let's think about this for a second. I probably should skip because they're getting me to watch a full ad just to
For
see
the
what.
mind.
It's like clearly working.
Too
Like,
much
how does
positivity
this
can be
work?
very dangerous for the ego. That said, I've gone through some personal things lately, and I've been really inspired by the love people have shown me. I'm
What is this guy
constantly
talking
on
about?
And on the go. As a show host,
Oh,
I'm
it's
interviewing.
that. Okay.
Is it that White House? Yeah. I think they're crazy.
She brought me over here to help her clean her house, and it's just psychotic, man. They've got a dead body I sat on. I thought it was a couch.
Oh, is that real? I mean, that's a dumb question. No, it's real. There's no way though. I mean, oh man, if that happened to me, I'd be like, what? I think I'd probably freak out.
Come on. Okay, come on. Come to me. What's your name?
You're upstairs. Make yourself known now. Kids, come out.
We need to get her out of the house. She's been head to head with baseball.
Dang. Oh, this is bad.
What's in your pants? Is there a gun in your pants?
I said I grabbed the guns when.
Don't move.
Whoa.
Escalated quickly.
This was the chaotic scene Evansville, Indiana law enforcement officers found when they arrived at Heidi Carter's residence.
I mean, very clearly, I know what's about to happen. It's gonna be like, oh, I've watched videos like this where I understand it's gonna be a story about how someone in the family got killed, and they're gonna like try to. I mean, probably this woman, Heidi Carter, probably did it, and then they're gonna try to like, she's gonna try to make excuses on why she didn't, and we'll see how the detectives find out. But my question is, why get to this point? It seems like, from what I understand, there's multiple incidences already. So it's like, bro, you should just not allow them to live together. I don't know if that's legal though. I don't know if you can just like, I mean, I know there's restraining orders, but I don't think the state or like police can file restraining orders for two people, if that makes sense. I think it's like someone has to file a restraining order willingly against someone else. I don't know.
The night of October 19th, 2021. By the end of the night, they were faced with two dead bodies, a victim in the hospital, two people under arrest, and countless questions. The appalling details of the crime would only make sense once police determined who the real victim was and delved into the twisted mind of the perpetrator. Most of the following footage has never been seen before.
Ooh, that's
On the
interesting.
night of October 19th, 2021, a state trooper opened his door to find a panicked woman clutching a hammer and begging for help. She'd seen his cruiser parked out front after escaping from a terrifying and disturbing situation down the street. He then made a 911 call.
He's off duty right now. He had someone come up to his door knocking on it, advising that they need officer assistance with the possible kidnapping.
Wait. I'm confused. I thought they were a police officer. Why are they making a 911 call? Well, who's making the 911 call?
Where's this at? And a murder.
Other officers soon arrived, but they had no idea the nightmare they were walking into.
What you got?
She sat on a dead body. Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah, how does that happen though, actually? I mean, maybe it was dark. I don't know. That just seems ridiculous.
You're straight up in PJs.
Yeah, dude. She keep knocking on my house.
Is it that White House? Yeah. I think they're crazy.
While the officers suspected there'd been previous calls,
I mean, yeah, so that's the thing. Like I said, like, how do you let people who are clearly, like, if they know that these people in the house are crazy, why let them, like, get to this point? I feel like that should not be allowed.
to the house in question.
I was just here about a month ago.
Police would soon learn that what took place behind closed doors that night was nothing short of a nightmare. The woman who escaped the White House, Cynthia Weinzapfel, began to relay a terrifying story. And it soon became obvious that the situation was dire. Little did they know, this was only the beginning.
What's going on here?
I was hanging out with this girl that I was supposedly working with, and she brought me over here to help her clean her house. And just psychotic, man. They've got a dead body I sat on. I thought it was a couch. Like I felt hair when I was sat down. And it felt funny to sit down, and then I went like that, and my hand slipped, and the blanket came off.
Oh, there was a blanket cover. I was gonna say, like, how do you sit on something like that? Like, usually when you go to a couch, you look at it before you sit at it. Like, you walk towards it and look at it before you go and turn your back and sit on it, right? That's, I mean, am I the only one who does that? I mean, I don't know.
The head came out, but you could tell she was like...
Came out of what?
The blanket. They was just acting like everything was just a normal day.
Cynthia claimed that she'd sat on a couch in the house, only to feel something like human hair. It was then that she discovered she was, in fact, sitting on a dead body. But this gruesome discovery is only one piece of the horrors that had taken place inside the house, and, as police would soon find out, were still taking place as they spoke. As soon as she found the body, Cynthia tried to escape, only to be trapped by two people and prevented from leaving.
Wait, so who's Cynthia?
Though she doesn't say it just yet, the events leading up to her escape were horrific. While Cynthia claimed someone had already been killed, she also alleged something that put all of the officers on edge.
Oh no, they're
that
gonna have
another
gun.
woman was still being held captive inside the house.
Step out front! Just stay right there.
Just as officers were beginning to make
Yeah, this is where it's like, I would always be like, oh yeah, being a police officer sounds great, until you get into a situation where like this, where you know they have weapons. And it's like, bro, I'd be the biggest pussy if they said, oh, you have to go to this house, and I knew what the situation was. I'd say, no, bro, I'm leaving. That's what I'd say. I'd say, nope, I'm quitting. And they'd have to find a new man. I mean, it's not like I would be a police officer to begin with, because obviously it's a dangerous job.
plan.
This is why you gotta respect the people. Even the bad cops, like, they go into situations like this all the time. Well, not all the time, but somewhat regularly. So they've seen stuff. Like, even the bad ones, you have to realize they've been through stuff that most people will not want to experience in their life.
How to get inside to rescue the other woman being held there, they noticed movement near the house. A terrifying scene would soon unfold.
Wow, it's pitch black.
Somebody just ran inside. Shut the...
I mean, yeah, it's over.
Show me your hands. Yeah, show me your hands. Step out of the vehicle.
Someone watching the back on that house.
Yep, I've got eyes on the back. And I've got eyes on this lady. Get out of the van now. Can somebody go to the other side?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go here at night, bro. Like, where's all the lights? Isn't there, like, in a suburb? Are they not in the suburbs where it's, like, all this light? You know, usually in the suburbs, I don't know if it's law, but I thought it's normal to have, like, lights in the front to, like, be on during night, because that's usually what it's like around where I live. I don't know. I find it weird that it's pitch black.
Let's, like, drive around the block. Get out of the car. Hey, walk towards them over here.
The woman exiting the house and who the police are handcuffing is 36-year-old Heidi Carter.
Just relax.
I think that's probably the person.
You got to relax a minute.
Please get in the house. He's in there.
Oh, never mind.
Somebody came out the front door and went back in when they saw us.
I don't know what it is.
Come over here. Relax.
No,
Despite
I mean, yeah, that seems like a real reaction. Because a lot of times if someone knows something or is hiding something, they're going to, like, have a faker reaction. It's going to be obvious. I am not great at this, though, so I probably missed something.
Hysterics. She wasn't the woman that Cynthia had said was being held against her will.
Does Heidi live here?
Heidi's boyfriend is
Do what?
Heidi's boyfriend is Carrie, which is the dude that.
Carrie Hammond, Heidi's boyfriend, had been one of the people who tried to prevent Cynthia
What is this
from
picture?
leaving. The police were
It is the
already
worst
very
picture I've
familiar
ever
with
seen.
him, and their concerns grew when Cynthia alleged that he was making threats.
Is anybody hurt in that house? Who?
I'm trying to help her.
Who is hurt? Is somebody hurt in that house? Who? Two people?
It's sick. It's so sick. Yes.
Is somebody dead in that house?
Yes.
Heidi said the woman still trapped inside was named Amanda, but the rest of her story bordered on incomprehensible. The situation inside was incredibly volatile. Police decided to call everyone outside using a megaphone and arranged for an armored vehicle to
Oh
come to
my
the
God,
scene.
yeah, this is serious.
More officers from multiple agencies, including the Sheriff's Department, City Police, and State Police, arrived and surrounded the residence. But even with all of this, they could not have anticipated how quickly things would go downhill.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Sorry, can you not please get out of this site? Please,
Okay, just you're fine. You're fine.
We got contact with
Yeah, no, they're in the
Okay.
suburbs, so I don't understand why it's this dark. But anyways, bro, like, this is crazy.
As someone exits the house, police brace themselves, expecting Carrie Hammond. But they quickly learned that this was not the case.
Stand back up and come back to me. Hands on your head. Come back to me. Keep coming. Keep coming to my voice. Keep coming to my voice.
The man gave his name as Jason Harvey.
I could
and
be
he
a fake
claimed to be
name.
the one renting the house. He was handcuffed for the time being in case he was involved. What he shared escalated the already dire situation even further.
Oh, what?
Hands up! Come out now! Do not reach down there again!
Yeah, my kids are upstairs and I know any of this is going on either. How old are you kids?
Just be advised, the kids are upstairs.
That's right. Not only was someone being held captive, but there were children in the residence as
I'm
well.
confused on what's
Before
actually
officers
happening.
even had a chance to reconvene, someone else was seen near the front door, and they appeared to be holding a weapon.
Oh, it's over.
He invited me back there because Domino's showed up.
So wait.
Oh my God.
Escalated quickly? Yeah.
Officers are shocked when the unexpected happens. But exactly what just occurred, who had come to the door, and the harrowing discoveries found inside the house would all be explained later.
Yeah, I'm very curious now.
This unbelievable turn of events would end up being only one piece of an incredibly disturbing puzzle, and officers would be tasked with untangling a sickening web to truly understand all of the horrors that had taken place in the house. One particularly tricky aspect of this stomach-churning case was determining who exactly was a victim and who was only pretending.
I mean,
With so
yeah.
many people involved, investigators also
Nah,
had to keep...
but the guy who came out, bro, like, not the guy who got shot, but like the first guy. It's like, wow, how that guy seems suspicious because, for one, if he claims to be renting the house, how is he, like, not know about anything? I feel like one of these people should have, like, done something earlier. I don't know.
keep track of who
But maybe
was
they
who.
don't have phones. I don't know
Jason
what.
was the man who exited the home and claimed to rent it. It was his children who he said were still inside. Heidi rented the ground floor from Jason, and she claimed her boyfriend, Carrie Hammond, was at the house that night as well. Cynthia, Heidi's friend, had come to the house under strange circumstances and later escaped. Still inside was Amanda and her boyfriend Tim, who had also been invited to the home by Heidi. In order to begin sorting
I
through the
see.
dramatic and disturbing events of the night, Heidi, Cynthia, and Jason were all brought to the police station to answer questions. As it turned out, Cynthia had a warrant for her arrest.
Oh.
If I step around and I agree to you, I wouldn't go.
But that's the same police,
We have to
right?
arrest on felony warrant.
Oh, but that's over for them.
I did the right thing. Y'all are killing
Well, what's
me.
the warrant for, though?
This is why people don't do this.
It was time to untangle the disturbing story.
I never understood how if someone has a warrant for their arrest, how, like, you can just walk in everyday society. I mean, obviously, yeah, they're gonna, like, I mean, police, like, for example, if you're driving, police check plates and stuff, so they'll know, but, like, you could literally just go carless and walk around. Most likely, you wouldn't. I don't know. I feel like you probably could get away with not getting arrested. Like, I feel like it's weird how you can have a warrant for your arrest, be in your house, and nothing happens. Because I've seen, like, people getting pulled over and they're like, oh, you have a warrant for your arrest. It's like, well, how did you not, like, go to their house and, like, take them over, like, capture them? Like, I don't understand. Am I stupid? I don't know.
Nothing could prepare investigators for the sick truth they would eventually uncover. Unfortunately, Heidi didn't seem inclined to make the process easy.
Okay, well, I am going to search you
We're trying to do our job and keep everyone safe.
Cynthia was in another interrogation room, waiting to talk to police. It was 6 hours before a detective arrived to talk to Heidi. When he arrived, he would begin to untangle a story so disturbing that he would remember it for the rest of his career.
Heidi.
Yeah.
Now wake up for me, okay?
I'm like awake.
Was she
What's
handcuffed?
that?
I said I'm like awake.
Okay. I'm gonna have one of these officers take those handcuffs off of you so you can sit in the
Yeah,
chair.
I'm telling you this, bro. I'm not one of those people who ever will pretend to be a gangster. I will not do anything illegal. I do not want to go to jail. Ever. I don't think I'll last. I think I would be so, like, dude, that's like solitary confinement. I mean, it's not, but like, for obvious reasons. Because, you know, you're probably allowed to, well, solitary confinement is way different than stupid, you know, jail. Because at least at jail, you can, like, go out for some times of the day. But, bro, prison, jail, like, bro, nope. They'd drive me crazy. I'd be so bored. You know, I feel like I'm one of those people who just needs, like, something to do constantly. So it's like, for me, it's if I was in jail, bro, I'd be cooked.
Okay.
Okay. Are you the detective?
Yes.
Okay. That woman's blood, I think, is on my shirt.
What'd you say?
The woman's blood that, Amanda.
Yes.
Because,
Why don't you sit in this one over here?
After confirming Heidi's personal information, the detective informed her of her Miranda rights. Heidi agreed to talk to him without a lawyer
Oh,
present.
mistake. Never do that. Never do that. I don't care how broke you are, bro. Get a lawyer, because you can easily slip up and say something. The way that detectives get you is they find holes in your story, or they find ways that you know, like, say something that doesn't add up. So basically a hole. I don't know why I added that. But yeah, like, if you don't have a lawyer, you're bound to make a mistake, especially because it's hours of questioning. So you're bound to, like, fold under pressure too. Even if you're, like, even if I was innocent, bro, and I was getting questioned, bro, I'd still start, like, getting nervous and, like, making it seem like I'm guilty when I'm not. Bro, it's like, it's just nerve-wracking to get questioned by police.
Have you lived there at the house on Stinson?
Okay. Maybe since sometime in August, I think.
Okay. And how did you come to live there?
I was staying at the Econo Lodge in, right by the Econo Lodge. When I came to town, Carrie had actually moved me out here.
Kerry Hammond is Heidi's boyfriend. He doesn't live at the house where Heidi was renting the ground floor from Jason.
He moved me out here, and then I met Jason, actually, and we hit it off, and he's been my friend. Basically,
By the way, who was the guy who got killed in the beginning? Like, shot by the police officers? I'm confused. Are they not going to elaborate on that?
This kid says the upstairs, you know, it's a bigger house. And then me and my dog, we have our room.
Jason, the man renting the house where Heidi was living, was advised of his rights when he came to the station. He, too, agreed to speak with the police.
Oh my God.
His questioning would prove to be extremely helpful in determining who exactly was a victim or not. Earlier, when he first exited the house, Jason had appeared shocked at the situation unfolding at his home.
What's going on in there? I just came on the bathroom and came over twice.
He then shocked everyone by informing officers that his children were still inside during an incredibly volatile situation.
Just be advised, the kids are upstairs.
In the moments following the unexpected incident, officers jumped on the opportunity to get inside the house and attempt to rescue those still trapped there, including Jason's children. Using the armored vehicle for cover, officers approached the house, likely bracing themselves for the potential horrors inside. They had no idea that the grim discoveries they would make were only the tip of the iceberg.
Oh my God, can this guy stop doing this? He's literally, like, I hate to say it, but edging me, bro. He's literally, like, trying his hardest to, like, make me, like, get interested. It's, like, annoying, bro. We're, like, 12 minutes in, and he's just saying, like, what is gonna happen will shock you. It's only the tip of the iceberg, bro. Like, dude, just get to it. Like, oh my Lord.
Police department, if you're in the house, be known. All right, you guys ready?
Kids are upstairs. On you.
North, south, west. Got a long hall, multiple doors. Ready? On you. Go. Go, go, go. I got the long haul.
I mean, yeah, this is crazy.
We're clearing the house. Okay. Get back, dogs. Hold on, we got another room back here.
Yeah, another reason why I couldn't be a police officer is I have a fear of dogs. I'm not even just a fear, I hate fear too. So, I mean, it's a combination of both. So for me, it's like, if I walked into a house and there was a dog in there, bro, I would be so scared, I would probably, like, run out or kill it. Like, hate to be that guy, but, you know, especially if it's aggressive, nope, nope, no. Nope, nope.
Police department, if you're upstairs, make yourself known now.
Kids, come out.
Keep coming down. Come out to the stairs. You're okay? Come downstairs. The hands up.
I'll go contact.
Yeah. Hands up. Keep coming.
Guys,
You're
watch
good.
your guns. Watch your guns. Watch your guns. Watch your
Keep
guns.
coming. Come on, kids. Come on, guys. Come on out.
Dang, that's...
Make a. Hey,
guys, come on.
over here.
Make a hole.
Come over here. Make a hole.
Come on, guys.
They shouldn't put their gun down.
I got him. Here, we're gonna hang on, guys. Let's get that out of the way out there. Hold on.
Hey, one more.
Delano. Up there. We're coming out too. Guys, just look to the right. Look to the right.
Jason's children made it out of the house safe, but not everyone would.
Ooh.
Following his children's rescue, Jason later alleged during questioning that nothing earlier that day indicated something so horrific was going to happen later. Investigators wanted to
Stop
clarify.
edging, bro. Like, it's annoying, bro. Just, bro, I'm sick of it, bro. If you edge me one more time, bro, I'm done. I'm literally done.
How exactly Heidi had come to live in the house Jason was renting.
How do you know Heidi and Carrie?
I just know Heidi from meeting her at a bar back in July.
Okay. So you met her in July and then...
Right. I found out that she was living at the hotel where they let the tenders out at.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I didn't think she needed to be there, so I told her she'd come stay with
So
us.
she's a sex offender. Okay.
Right.
Something else.
Yeah, okay. Carrie already living with you, or did they both move in together?
No, Carrie lives at the safe house.
Okay.
Yeah. So yesterday I went to work like normal, went and had dinner with a girl that I'm dating and everything else. Came home like normal, went to sleep. I've got Dad back. Also been passing stone, which I passed tonight. That's the reason why I didn't notice the light until I came out of the bathroom.
Right.
But yeah, I've been taking my Lord test from my back, and I passed out earlier and woke up to pretty much all this except for going to the bathroom.
That sucks.
Jason's recollection of events begs the question, did he actually miss the truly horrific events taking place in his own house?
Yeah, but what other horrific events? Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, YouTube's like going crazy with the ads. Oh, you watched a video about this, so you obviously need security cameras. Like, no, well, I'd love to have security cameras, but, you know, if that's my issue
Something else going on. Back with Heidi, the detective continued to press her for details.
How long have you been with Carrie?
Just since I moved here. I've known him since, I don't know, say maybe March or something.
Heidi also alleged that her relationship with Carrie was rife
Why do they
with
keep
violence.
using that photo?
Have you ever called us before for any of the stuff he's done?
No.
That's suspicious.
So the whole time you two have been dating, he's been at the safe house. Okay. Do you know what he was in trouble for that ended up in the
I think
safe house?
a syringe or something.
Oh, yeah.
Something drug related.
Right.
Carrie had an extensive criminal history going back to 1993.
Oh my
including
god.
intimidation with a deadly weapon in 2005 and subsequent charges for robbery, battery,
Bro, got multiple felonies. Multiple. Class D, Class C. What's the difference? Anyways, that's not even the
and
point.
drug-related offenses.
How are we letting the
As
man roam
police
free?
uncovered more, it became clear that Carrie's crimes were only escalating.
Bro, and
but they
just
had
put him
no
in jail.
idea just how far things would go. He wasn't the only one with a record. Heidi also had a felony warrant out for her arrest.
Or?
She had a record going back to 1997,
Oh my
including
god.
charges for domestic battery,
Oh,
auto theft,
yep.
and resisting arrest.
Oh, yep,
Heidi
yep, yep.
claimed that Carrie encouraged her to go on a dating site.
In terms of you and him and other women, how often was that stuff going on?
That happened twice before, and that was through, let me see, okay, the first one was Danny. Then there was Kelly, and then Amanda.
Heidi explained that she met Amanda, the same woman who would later be held hostage in the house.
What are these
on a dating-
photos? Like, that photo is so, like, it looks like a ghost. Doesn't even look like a person. Looks like a face and I don't know what. Like, stop.
app called Tammy, and that they talked briefly there before exchanging phone numbers. Heidi arranged for Amanda to come over to the house.
But you said you sent a message saying something about her boyfriend and wife?
Yeah.
Okay, but then what made you think it was just going to be her coming over?
Because everything that when she texted him talking to her, it was an I thing.
According to Heidi, Amanda insisted
Yeah,
that
nah,
her
look
boy-
how much she's, like, look at her,
Him talking to her.
she's
it
rolling
was
around a lot. She's clearly guilty. I mean, it's obvious. Of some. She knows some.
think.
According to
Like, she's balled up trying to defend herself as well. Because who sits in a chair like that? No one. No one sits in a chair like that normally. At all. Like, that's like a position you sit in when you're on the floor. So, I mean, unless she thinks that's like the most comfortable position, which I highly doubt it. But I think that this is a sign that she's knows something.
to Heidi, Amanda insisted that her boyfriend, 50-year-old Tim Ivy, also join her, and the two headed to the house around 3 a.m., according to Heidi.
Did they say anything about anybody coming or going or anything happening in your house today?
It said something about some dude coming and going, I guess.
All of you drinking alcohol?
I don't know about all this.
Eating, right.
I'm an alcoholic.
Right.
And I know definitely I was.
Heidi appeared to have a long history of substance use and also admitted to using methamphetamine
Oh,
that day.
yep.
Though Jason's children were now safe,
Just take a breath, okay? You're fine. Hey, buddy. Come here.
police were likely shocked to hear that they'd been in the home during all of the horrific events that took place downstairs. Understandably, investigators are concerned that perhaps Jason's children saw more than they were letting on.
Did she say anything about anything happening with any of these people that are in your house?
She just said that the guy had tried to follow her upstairs.
Despite this apparent close call, both children were lucky enough to avoid stumbling upon the sickening crimes taking place in their home.
How, like, but how, what crimes? Again, he's edging. Like, I stop. I acknowledge it. Like, stop.
Heidi's story is about to take a dark turn.
Yeah,
But
okay,
she's
just what
only
is the
just
dark turn?
beginning to reveal what happened to Amanda, the woman she met on a dating app and invited over, and her boyfriend, Tim.
They started taking the. Do I have to go into details with that, or?
No, I mean, not terrible details, but so you guys engaged in some form of
Okay, I mean,
activity
it's not
between you,
that bad.
Amanda, and Tim.
Yeah, you gotta
Now,
bring
were
it up.
you guys in the middle of?
Yeah, nah, look the way
Yeah.
she's, like, rocking. Like, that's unusual. I mean, she probably's on drugs, too. Let's be
doing
honest.
stuff when Carrie came in?
Yeah.
Okay, and he got pissed off.
Yeah.
What did he do then?
Well, like I said, he started. He had hit him. He had hit her, and he then he
And you said hit. Was this hands, fists,
he was using different things like he.
weapons? What?
Yeah.
I mean, what kind of weapons did he use? You said he used
A
weapons.
baseball bat.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
And he.
On both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
He did not hit me.
Earlier at the scene, Cynthia, Heidi's friend who came to be at the house that night under strange circumstances, shared a similar story.
Does Heidi live here?
Heidi's boyfriend is Carrie. He is the one that was the aggressor that had the gun. He's the one that had the baseball bat.
Okay, now he had hit me later in the evening. He used a lot of like force and threat.
Yeah, baseball
you don't
threats
have
are nothing to
somebody, I
mess
don't care
with.
if I'm engaged
Wait,
or
wait,
not.
wait, what?
Because if you don't have somebody, I don't care if I'm engaged or not. Like, you know.
Did you ever do anything to try and stop him when he was hitting them with the
Yes.
stuff? So you telling me honestly, 100% truth, you don't know anything about any of that happened downstairs?
Set me on a polygraph, whatever you need to do, man.
In addition to offering to take a polygraph, Jason allowed the police to download the contents of his phone. and
yeah, so, I
provided
mean, Jason
access to
seems
his
normal.
front door camera to help them establish a clear timeline for the awful events of the day.
Well, yeah,
Whether
but
or
my
not-
question is, it's like you have to go upstairs to get to where Jason lives, right? So every time he comes home, he has to walk through some portion of the bottom floor. So he probably knows something. I don't know. I feel like it's impossible to not know. I don't know what it
Not
is
he
though
was
that
as
it's even
uninvolved as he
happened.
said remained to be seen.
Did you tell him to stop? Did you try to physically make him stop?
To the best that I'm able
What did you
to.
do?
I'm yelling at him.
I mean, yeah, if you're yelling in a house
Heidi's
like that,
story
bro, you
only
would
gets
know.
more harrowing as she continues.
Well, you say he restrained them. Like, how did he go about doing that?
Tape.
Okay.
Ooh.
And then
Both of them, or
a tape with Tim. Okay. And then I think he might have used tape with her, but then there's also like the the restraints.
Heidi claims that she left the house to seek help and went to a work site to pick up Cynthia, the woman who eventually had to escape and was the one who alerted law enforcement. When she picked Cynthia up, she told her that she needed help, but she didn't tell
That
her
is
it was because
nah. That's a dirty car. Oh no, that can't be the real car. Actual case photo? Jeez, what happened to this car? This is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Like, dude, it's cracked here. How do you crack that? Oh my god, this is horrible. Like, literally the gas and brake pedal are covered with stuff. That's stupid. How do you drive this? How do you drive this at all?
of what Carrie had done. Rather, she said she needed help cleaning the house, and Cynthia agreed.
Without directly saying, I was reaching out for help, like saying, making comments to Cynthia about, like making like hints at it,
like how?
About my boots, being dirty, and I can't remember exactly, but I was basically trying to hint, like, because I couldn't call 911. I couldn't be the one like if that standoff shit happened.
What?
Like, I was trying to call 911, but not being the one that called 911.
Despite her discomfort, exhaustion, and recent trauma, Cynthia's account of the night's horrific events would highlight some issues with Heidi's version of events.
There's like a yellow pair of construction boots. There was blood on them, okay? And I put those on.
Note that these were not the boots Heidi was currently wearing. She alleged that after she wore them, Carrie cut the bloody pair off her feet and intended to burn them.
I kept making comments to her about it, and she wouldn't even look down at them.
Cynthia, though, said she had a reason not to worry about the condition of Heidi's boots.
She told you what now?
That raccoon got one.
What?
That a raccoon did what?
Got blood on her boots.
Why would she tell me
How
that?
does that make sense?
I've never said anything about a raccoon. I tried to say, make references, okay? But why would I say a raccoon?
Yeah, what?
Well, she said that's what she said.
No, I didn't say anything about a raccoon. I was straight up, like, implying stuff.
In contrast, Cynthia maintained that Heidi never communicated anything was wrong, just asked her to come over to help clean. Clearly, one of the women was lying, but the police didn't yet know which one.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say.
The question was, why? Well, because the truth is far more disturbing than anyone could have even imagined.
Saying that!
When Heidi and Cynthia got to the house, all hell broke loose.
I kept hearing like a whimper. I kept hearing these noises throughout the night. And I automatically thought it was this little girl that was upstairs. But then she was downstairs whenever I heard it this last time, and I was like, what was that? So I go to sit down, and I think I'm sitting on the couch at this point.
So they're so messy, it's incredible.
I was sitting on a couch at this point. It was not a couch. It was a human being.
How did you realize that it was a person?
So rearranged the kitchen like this, right here, my hand slipped, and you could see the face, like
nope.
You can tell what was who it was.
Okay.
When Heidi first emerged from the house, she made a disturbing statement along similar lines.
He said he would kill everybody.
God asked me to quit my six-figure
No, he
career
didn't.
to follow his call.
Oh my
to partner with
god,
him.
bro,
And then when she realized what I had seen, they tried to tell me I couldn't leave here at that point. And I was like, I'm leaving. You don't understand. You can't keep me here. I've done nothing wrong. I'm not going to tell on y'all. Like, I was like, I'm leaving. And he told me no. So he takes his baseball bat and he puts it in the consumer forehead. And he's like, you're negative.
Oh, dang.
Cynthia claimed that Carrie thought she'd stolen a key to one of the vehicles while cleaning and intended to strip search her.
Oh,
Cynthia
okay.
refused and said that she told Carrie she would continue to refuse, even if he hit
I mean,
her.
yeah, it's still bad to
They
say
tell
that.
me that if I leave, that I die. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I sat down and acted like a good, good girl, and like I didn't know anything. And I was trying to throw him off to where I had to get away too.
This was yet another conflict between Heidi and Cynthia's stories.
Well, she told me that you guys told her she couldn't leave, kept her from leaving.
No, that's...
Eventually, she told Carrie she needed to go to the bathroom, And you let her go to the bathroom, and that's when she snuck out.
No, listen, that's straight up. That is straight up. Because she even, no, one that never,
I mean-
I don't even think he ever told her that she couldn't.
No, my thing is like, why would Cynthia or whatever go to the police and like be like she clearly saw saw something or had something happen. The reason why I say is because why would you escape out of the house to go to the police? I mean, there's no other reason to go to the police. Like literally, there's no other reason. Why else would you go to the police? And why would you be by yourself? If there's something that happened, everyone would get out of the house. Like I don't know if I'm wording this right. Basically, my point is like, bro, she's clearly lying.
Leave. Finally, I was like, you know what, I had to pee. And they were like, well, you're gonna have to pee right there. And I'm like, I said, I'm not. You can either stop me or not.
At the scene, Cynthia had told officers the same distressing story.
Like, after I found the body, they started freaking out, telling me I had to stay, I had to stay. I was like, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. Now, this is a prop, right? This is a joke, right? Thinking, you know what I mean? Trying to play it off like it wasn't real.
And then how'd you get to this point right here?
I told him I had to pee, and I went out the back.
How did they let him get out
The
the back
detective will
door?
confront Heidi with more soon enough. But for now, he refocused the conversation on the details of Tim's horrific fate.
Carrie kept going towards him, and I know it's because of me, like that he was there. Carrie's very, very, very possessive of me. And basically, the whole room is covered in blood. Like her blood, his blood.
What about after you came back with Cynthia?
Bro, again, another messy photo, bro. Oh my
How was
god.
Tim then?
He was like dead, and he had a blanket over him, and he was stiff.
Earlier at the scene, Heidi had told police about Tim.
How do you know there's somebody dead in there?
Seen him pulling a body in a blanket.
Who?
Carrie?
And what did he tell you happened? Tell you how he did it?
He didn't tell me, but he said with his bare hands, and he had blood all over his pants. There's blood everywhere. Okay, and he was in the middle of cleaning it up. It's like a bloodbath.
If the scene was as gory as Heidi described, it's hard to imagine that no one else in the house noticed. What
I mean,
Heidi
yeah.
said next made that seem even less likely.
And Jason, I mean, it's not his job to protect me, but yeah, he had come down and right past the bodies, you know.
She said at some point you were down there and walked right beside it where this dead dude was laying, covered up with blankets and stuff.
Yeah, I never did notice anything.
It was a little harder to get an answer from Cynthia.
Did you see any other, did you see anything that would lead you to think that somebody had been hurt in that house? Do you remember seeing anything other than cleaning up the dog's messes?
Oh, hell
Cynthia,
no.
Hey,
Dogs
Cynthia,
pooping in the house?
stay with me here. Okay, I'm trying to let you rest, okay? But this is a big deal.
You don't understand. They had to sit here and think of it. It's making me nauseous.
Yes, I mean, something's wrong
Back
with her,
Heidi,
too. I mean,
she finally asked the detective an important question.
This chick is Amanda. She's still alive. No, she is. She's not. Like, I know I'm up. She's really gonna be up.
Initially, Heidi had been questioned about Amanda, and what she said only worried officers more.
He killed Amanda?
I don't know. He was trying to. No, she was alive when just a minute ago. Okay.
After rescuing Jason's children, officers turned their attention to trying to find the woman still being held hostage inside. Amanda's rescue from the home was nothing short of harrowing. As police cleared the home, they made a horrific discovery in Heidi's bedroom.
It's outside.
Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
Up, up, up.
Back here. I got a female down.
Oh.
Somebody get with her. Make contact. Where you at? Back up. What's your name?
Nice.
Down.
Somebody stay with him. What's your name? Stay with me.
Okay, I got you.
Hey, you got any weapons? Okay. Hey, I need you to come. Take your blood.
I don't see any blood.
Hey, kids, watch your face at the door. Okay. Hey, you got one thing left off. Okay, that's fine. We're not worried about that, okay? Come to me. Come to me. No weapons, correct? Okay.
What's disturbing, bro? I'm
Okay,
confused.
come on. Come on. Come on. Come to me. What's your name? Amanda? Okay, Amanda, come to me. Keep coming to me. Guys, we're coming up.
I must be missing something.
Okay.
Bro, Bro, it's so messy in the house. Why hang clothes from there, bro? Oh my god. It's incredible.
Medics. Where's she at?
They haven't came yet.
We don't have any tac meds here.
Okay, bring her back here.
Following her rescue, Amanda was taken to the hospital immediately for emergency medical attention to treat her terrible injuries. But she spoke to the police as soon as she was able to. What she revealed would flip everything on its head, and the
Okay.
truth is even more twisted than anyone has been letting on.
Other than, like, when you guys were having together, after that, did you ever put your hands on Amanda or Tim in any way? Did she ever have a bat?
Yeah, she had it some, but she didn't ever threaten me.
Okay.
I acted like I was with him at certain points, but then as soon as he wasn't there, then I would try to calm her down.
According to Amanda, though, things were far more complicated than Heidi let on.
She was so back and forth.
This is just becoming, I don't know,
up and
just too
down.
much.
I never knew what she would think.
This is why being, like, dude, this one detective going for all of this, like, dude, how? Bro, you can't do that. I don't know why. This guy's getting paid a lot, must be, because, bro, one detective? It's crazy. I cannot keep track of all this.
This, the detective
I mean,
continued
obviously
to
it's his
push
job.
Heidi. The more he did, the more the inconsistencies became obvious.
I mean, did you ever encourage what he was doing?
Mm-mm.
No? I mean, did you ever join in like making threats to them to kill them?
No.
Or do anything to them?
No.
She was involved. She wasn't touching me, but she was there and encouraging him with that one.
And they had made threats, I'm assuming. You talked about they told you they were going to kill you and stuff like that. So, did he ever do anything to you physically?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh.
At what point did that happen?
Tim was still alive. They wanted him to die. The first time was before she left the job site.
Oh, Tim's
The second
dead?
time
Oh,
was
I
right
didn't even know
after she
that.
left
Oh,
the job
nah.
site, 'cause he did again whenever she
Okay.
left.
So he did it once while she was there and once while she was gone to the job site?
So once while she was there was a warm up, because then they had.
But Heidi was ready to explain this, too.
It's not, like I said, I was trying to keep him calm, you know, like I didn't want things to get worse with those two, and I didn't want to be in their position either.
Right.
So he wanted to have, and I let him have me. Because at first he yelled at me when I was trying to be nice, ask her, you know, I was trying to take care of her. That's why I decided that I might have to.
I mean,
kill
look
him.
at the way she's
You know,
moving
like,
all over the
this and that
place,
is-
though.
I love him. I hated him. I wanted away from him. He was abusive. You know, like I said, on my birthday, he did a bunch of bad shit and broke my, like, it just.
Well, I guess she flipped and decided that he wasn't allowed to touch me anymore. She was getting me out of there. That she was gonna have to kill him. That was what was gonna have to happen. She was gonna have to kill him. That was the only way that she would be able to get me out of there. I don't know if that was real or if it was trying to be good cop, bad cop. But she told him he wasn't allowed to hurt me anymore. And then he would come in and he would hold a gun up to me and she would freak out, or she would piss him off and he would come in with a knife and stand there like he was gonna stab me. And it was like all mind games with him.
Right.
This was only the beginning
This
of the
is
sickening
too
mind
much.
games that took place.
Stop saying that. Oh my god, we're like 32 minutes in. We're more than halfway in, and you're still saying this is only the beginning. Dude, it's been 32 minutes. Like, bro, I mean, 18 minutes in, you're saying it's just the beginning. Bro, is it not the beginning? Like, bro, is it? Just stop. Just stop. Please. If he says it again, I'm gonna get so upset.
Like, tell Amanda or Tim that you were going to help get rid of them at some point? Did you tell them anything about being able to get rid of their bodies or anything
No.
like that?
I don't know anything how to get rid of a body.
Before she left is when you heard them talking about getting rugs to wrap you both up
They
in.
told us straight out that's what they were doing.
Okay.
They told us the entire time that that's
Yeah.
what they were doing. They were going to kill us.
Okay.
That we weren't getting out of this.
Perhaps unsurprisingly, Heidi blamed all of this on Carrie. In fact, she'd started shifting the blame to Carrie right from the beginning, when she first exited the house.
Of course, if she's guilty, she's not gonna. Oh my god, stop it. Well, like I was saying, of course she's going to blame all the, you know, put all the blame on Carrie because, I mean, he literally is clearly a bad man.
He's a monster. I don't know. Oh God, can I please
You stay right there.
He said that they both had to die. He said that from the very beginning. And in the beginning, I said, okay, I was acting like I'm fine with that. I'm not fine with that. But I said that I was fine with that. Okay, like I'm being compliant. And am I guilty of that? Yeah, but does that make me a guilty person, a guilty party? Like I'm some predator that I'm gonna just sit here and beat people? That's the whole situation. He looked me in the eye and he said, "You're gonna have to kill me."
I can't believe they keep using this photo. This photo is so wild. I don't know. I just like this photo looks like something out of Fears to Fathom. Like it doesn't actually look like a real person.
I'm not gonna kill him. Now last night I was sitting there trying to hype myself up that I was gonna have to kill him.
Right.
Yet earlier at the scene, Heidi was oddly focused on one thing: herself.
Who is supposedly dead?
I don't know his name, and his girlfriend, he's peeing on her. He's been terrorizing me.
Peeing on her? Oh.
Like, nonstop, I can't get
These people are... That guy's
Please,
sick.
Can I have something to drink?
Not right now. We got more important stuff going.
And I actually said that either he's gonna kill me or I'm gonna kill him. I didn't know that anybody else was gonna be hurt. I don't want anybody else hurt.
Right.
I did say two things that were up. I know that I did.
What were those two things?
Heidi alleged that Amanda and Tim chose to watch violent adult videos, and that this was the basis for the first comment that she made.
And I said, isn't it good that you guys watched the snuff films, and then now look what just happened.
She made some kind of video saying that she wouldn't have done what she done if we did.
What's the other thing you said? There's two.
It was something,
It's starting to get so confusing, bro. Just, like, solve the case already, please.
It was something in reference about sneaking around somebody's back or something or whatever.
Once again, Amanda had a different story to share.
They did what they did. What does she mean by that?
Something about we had tried to her so that they were trying to hold us accountable.
Furthermore, Amanda said that she had never even seen the other people in the house, and only had contact with Heidi and Carrie. She didn't even know Jason and Cynthia's names, and only knew other people were in the house because she'd heard voices. It seemed that they'd been telling the truth when they insisted that they had no knowledge of the violence.
Well, that's what, the first time we talked, I kind of walked out of here thinking you were lying to me, but the more I've talked to other people, I think maybe you're telling me the truth about not knowing stuff. I don't, at this point it's hard to tell, but you can tell me straight up, I 100%, anything about any of what I just told you.
I mean, dude, that's the problem with saying 100% eye to eye. I mean, bro, if someone's actually lying, they're not going to be like, oh, now suddenly I'm going to tell the truth. Like, that's not happening.
Anything about any of it.
The battle for the truth was down to Heidi and Amanda, though by this point the detective likely had a suspicion about what the outcome would be. Still, the chilling details about to be revealed are nothing short.
Oh my god, bro, just stop. Stop doing this. Nothing short of shocking. Like, bro, that's why I'm watching. I want to know what's exactly
that's
shocking.
what made me think, was this some kind of a setup just to piss off Carrie and get him?
You know
what I mean?
No, I don't.
People do that kind of stuff.
No, would that mean? No, there's not. I know what kind of fire I would be playing with if I did that.
As Heidi mentioned, she was out of the house when the murder itself took place. Amanda, however, trapped and unable to leave, witnessed the horror and recounted the event in all its brutality.
I kept telling him to be quiet. I panicked more. Terry came in, and he told him to shut up, and he ran over and he kicked him straight in the balls.
Mm-hmm.
Part of the good with steel boots, which made him cry out.
Yeah.
Oh,
understandable.
Wouldn't stop making noise, and Terry started wrapping the belt around his neck, and I guess Tim's fight or flight kicked in, and he actually, because he didn't fight back that much the first time. He tried to, but then he realized, and then I think he thought if he cooperated, he would get out of it.
But so after Carrie kicked him in the crotch and then put a belt on his neck,
that
that's when
photo.
Tim started trying to fight against him.
Like, he started to strangle him, and he fought back, and he started to scream at the top of his lungs as he was fighting back.
Oh, wow.
And
this is dark.
Terry was like, you're going to be quiet. And he kept strangling him.
And then eventually Tim stopped fighting back. Yeah.
Carrie stood there and he kept holding it and he kept holding it and he kept holding it. And looked at me and he's like, did you think you guys were going to get out of this?
Mm-hmm.
After rescuing Amanda, officers made a horrific discovery.
Yep.
Supposedly a body under all this.
Where?
Right
here.
Okay, well let's go to the basement.
Oh no.
Tragically, police confirmed that the body they found in the house was none other than Amanda's boyfriend, 50-year-old Timothy Ivy. He was declared dead.
I mean, yeah, what is a 50-year-old man supposed to do in that situation? How is he going to defend himself? There's no way.
On scene. The fact that
Sad.
Cynthia found Tim's body in the dining room, not the bedroom where Amanda said he died, told police something else significant.
I didn't move him. He moved him. He had him in the blanket, and he moved him.
Who moved him?
Carrie and Heidi.
Both of them did.
Carrie
Oh.
mostly. Because
Right.
Heidi was trying to get dressed.
Would I have done it?
Oh yeah, she's cooked.
Yeah, if I had to drag it, but and he told me that, about cutting him up, and and I acted like I was, because he said something about you have to go dark as night. Okay, I'm sorry, I can detach.
What does he mean by that?
I guess become like soulless, like he is. I don't know. You feed on him.
What? Bro, sick
Sir-
freak, bro. I know people do this stuff, like disrespect the ops, gotta pee on them. Like, it's so weird. It's weird, freaky stuff. I don't know. I'm not saying freaky isn't like, you know, that type of freak. I
In
mean,
the
like,
house,
horrifying things. Like, bro, that's weird.
Police discovered Tim's body right where Cynthia said it would be.
You want to just gonna pull the covers back on body cam here? See if we actually have a body in there. Yep, we got a body.
I mean, they pixelated that so good that I really couldn't even tell.
Yep.
It's
Okay, we got a body. Male?
Male. Looks like it.
Can you get enough to check a pulse, just to make sure? Or not?
dang.
He's got rigor mortis.
No, not for this body.
Yeah, he's got rigor. Okay. Yep.
Cynthia and Amanda's stories aligned with each other and the evidence, making Heidi the outlier.
Mm-hmm.
The truth of what Heidi had done was horrific. With this in mind, the detective finally became more confrontational with her.
I saw a video from one of our officers' body cameras when they first got you out of the house, and you said something about holding somebody down.
No, I said something about holding somebody down. I said about holding who down?
I don't know.
I don't know. I said something about a gun, that I got his gun.
I don't think you told any of our officers about the gun. They
Yes, I
found
did.
it on you.
No, I did tell them. Okay.
Nobody knew you had a gun until that female officer found it on you.
Oh, she was carrying a gun? Oh, nah.
Are you having me up?
For the moment, yes.
It appears Heidi is being honest when she says that she told the officers at the scene about the gun. However, they didn't seem to realize she had the gun until another officer later pats her down.
Oh, wow.
Hey girl, I'm gonna need you to stand up here in a sec, okay? Hang tight right there for me. I'm gonna go ahead and get this part out of the way. You got anything on you that's gonna stick, poke me, hurt any way, shape, or form? Anything? Hey, let me finish. Anything I need to know about before I find it?
I don't know.
No pocket knives, no needles, no.
I don't do needles. I grabbed everything that I could and I know I seen one of
What do you mean you grabbed everything you could?
he had guns, knives, bats, as much as I could in the van. And
You
Why?
don't have any on you
I
currently.
don't know, and I don't know what.
Okay.
Nah, she
Okay.
knew. She
Hang tight
knew.
right
There's
here.
no way.
No. Hang tight right here. What's in your pants? Is there a gun in your pants?
That's crazy.
Don't move. Don't move.
Why I'm the victim and you're shooting me like I'm a criminal?
Wow, I couldn't tell there was even a gun there. That's crazy. That's well hidden somehow. That's actually crazy. Wow.
Yeah, it's loaded.
Oh wow. Oh nah, that's crazy. Cause like, bro, you why would you put a loaded gun down your pants? Because, I mean, you never know what could happen. It could just randomly trigger. I mean, the odds of that happening are super low, but dude, then you shoot your foot and you're cooked. Like, that idiot.
Note that while Heidi was initially handcuffed at the scene, another officer uncuffed her in an attempt to calm her down.
I put her in handcuffs in the first place. Well, I know, and I took them off because she couldn't make any sense every 3 seconds.
Meaning she could have drawn the firearm at any time since then.
Do you have any other weapons on you that we need to know about? Well, you weren't forthcoming with the first one, so you understand why I asked, right?
They're lucky.
Okay, I'm not interested in what you got going on down there, okay? I'm going to search you, and I'm going to search you thoroughly. There's a female officer standing right here, so trust me, I'm not going to do anything inappropriate. You want to have a hand?
Indeed, I seen a dead man get dragged out of my bedroom. And you guys are...
Hang on.
Picture this.
God.
You're sitting
Oh
here
my
alone watching
God.
YouTube videos, wondering why you can't find the motivation to do the thing.
The police had a question for Heidi that was even more crucial than the firearm.
My biggest question is, what did you mean when you said something about holding somebody down? Because I did see that part of the video and saw you say something along the line. I don't remember the exact quote.
I didn't hold anybody
You
down.
said something about holding someone down.
Though Heidi now denied it, she had made a statement along those lines.
And then he tried to mock it. I'm holding her because he's trying to make her strip down.
It wasn't clear if Heidi was referring to Amanda or Cynthia at this time, but the fact that she might have been restraining either woman was worrying. And even more troubling was the fact that this was just the beginning of the lies the detective...
Oh my God. Stop. Just say
was
it.
about to unravel.
That's one thing I still don't understand is why she would tell me that you did have the gun and that you were making threats that both of them weren't going to die. If you were playing along with him like you said, sure, but I mean, why would she tell me that you had a gun?
He had the gun. He had set the gun down. I had not had the gun. I did have the gun. You know that. But that I don't know.
Significantly, Amanda was not the only person who said Heidi had a gun earlier in the day.
Oh, yep, she's
Did
good.
you ever see a gun?
I did see the gun at the workhouse.
Oh,
But I
no.
didn't see it after that. I seen just the handle, just the clip.
Okay, what, you saw a gun at the work site?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she had it on her at the workhouse.
Cynthia claimed she arrived at Heidi's house around noon. If she was telling the truth, that meant Heidi had the gun for about 11 hours.
Oh my God.
Rather than the mere moments she'd made it sound like.
She's saying that you helped her.
Why would you carry a gun in your house?
I'm sitting here.
Yeah, she knows she's cooked. That's why she's not saying
To
anything.
be honest, without being offensive towards you, okay? I'm in a very tough situation, okay? And I feel like you're coming at me like I'm. When all I've done was try to keep myself alive and keep two women alive, okay? I can be a very violent person, okay? If somebody does something wrong, I can be. These people didn't do anything wrong.
Here Heidi includes herself as one of the victims. This is common among perpetrators who will often find a way to victimize themselves.
We'll take a break for a little bit. We'll let you chill out.
Once he stepped away from Heidi, the detective likely knew which version of the story he believed. Before dealing with that, though, he needed to give Cynthia some bad news.
Uh-oh.
I appreciate you talking with me a couple times today.
I'm going to jail.
I'm done. Unfortunately, yeah. Okay. It's a no bond.
Oh, I forgot she had a
warrant.
warrant.
I talked to the prosecutor. I talked to my supervisors, and they all said we don't have a choice. So we're going to transport you to jail here for long, and you'll have to see a judge.
That stinks.
I'm really sorry. Yeah. Well, it's not his decision to make.
The officer once
Yeah,
again
but what's the
dove
warrant for? That's the real question. Oh,
back
whatever. It
into
doesn't
the
matter. It's being
interrogation,
nosy.
and Heidi's story changed one last time.
When you guys went to that work site or whatever today, did you have a gun with you then?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I thought about that after you left. Yes, I did. Okay.
Why?
He had given it to me because I was letting him think that I was gonna help him fix, what.
Bro, yeah, how did she end up on the floor,
Where
though?
were
She's
you
definitely
when
cooked.
you heard the gunshots?
Where was I?
Yeah.
Are you talking about when after the cops did?
Right. When you heard our gunshots.
I was on the curb.
Okay. Did you see what happened?
No.
No.
No, can you tell me? Or should I not be able to handle it?
Amanda had a bit more insight into what happened directly before the shots were fired.
He kept saying she was crazy and psycho, and she kept saying, she didn't want to do this anymore. She didn't want to be with him. Whenever I heard him running to get Heidi, he come running back in the room, and he was like, "What did you do?" I was like, "How could I do anything? I didn't do anything."
Right.
No, my question though right now is, oh, dang, I forgot my question. Never mind, bro.
He came back and he sat down in front of me at one point and leaned back like he was just gonna sit there and wait or something. And then he's the one that you shot, right?
There's a chilling reason the investigators have been speaking to everyone but Carrie tonight.
That's because Carrie got killed, obviously. I mean, yeah, there's no way.
Hey, stop. Don't shoot back there.
It had been Carrie who stepped out of the house holding something that appeared to be a weapon.
It's Carrie Hammond. We can call him by name.
Do not reach, sir! Do not reach!
What weapon?
Do not reach!
Bro, she had a gun on her, bro? Oh, man. Oh, man, that's a disaster. Luckily, she was in handcuffs, but bro. If she wasn't in handcuffs, oh my god, that would have been a massacre.
We're good. We're good.
Until police confirmed if Carrie was dead, badly wounded, or waiting for an opportune moment to strike, he still had to be considered a threat. This is where the armored vehicle came in. Police used what they called the Bearcat as cover to approach Carrie and confirm he was dead, then moved his body away from any potential weapons.
Lost my grip on him. One more sec. Good job. We were moving this dude, and his blood was like squirting out of his
Oh my god, please don't.
He was definitely dead. He killed himself.
Back in the interrogation room, the detective broke the news to Heidi.
We ended up having to shoot Carrie because he had something that looked like a gun.
You killed him?
Yeah, our officers did.
Okay.
So
that's
he came out, had what looked like a gun in his hand, and wouldn't put it down. So
I was thinking about killing him myself, like, and that was that thing for me.
Yeah, sure. You definitely weren't wailing or anything when it happened. No.
Notice that the detective didn't say Carrie had a gun, but rather something that looked like a gun.
Dude, I think that's a bent piece of pipe.
Yeah.
The item in Carrie's hands was later identified as a selfie stick, bent into the shape of a firearm. Law enforcement theorized he
wanted to get
could
killed.
have carried the stick to provoke the use of deadly force.
Yeah.
But since Carrie was deceased, there was no way to say this for sure.
I did try to shoot at Carrie before. Okay, and it is bizarre as it sounds. I actually prepared myself that I was gonna kill this man.
last night you tried to shoot him?
No, this is before then. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but here's my thing, bro. Why, like, if we look at what she's saying, she's just gonna say, "Oh, I'm committing a murder to save people." I don't think that's legal, so I don't know. I feel like it'd just be better, maybe call the cops. Am I stupid?
As shocking as this claim was, the detective had other priorities at the moment.
I believe that you helped tie them up or bind them up. I believe that you had that gun in there and made the threats that they were both going to die. I believe her when she tells me that you told them that you knew people that could get rid of their bodies. I believe her when she tells me that you had a much bigger part in all of this than what you've told me. You did nothing to help them.
In the beginning, and then, because he even said, because I did nothing to help him? Okay, as I found an opportunity to keep myself alive, okay?
Mm-hmm. You left. You were gone from there.
What are you saying?
Yeah.
You think that I'm just the same as him?
Maybe not the same type of person.
Well, no, then wait, you gotta help somebody because I'm trying to keep
Oh my god, the audio is so
the crime
crap.
that took place in your house.
Oh my god.
You are just as much as responsible as he is.
That's what you think?
Absolutely, that's what I think.
You're not my judge. You're not my jury or nothing, okay?
But I'm the one responsible for investigating this, and that's what I've done all night long.
Okay.
Okay? From every angle, I've looked at this and talked to everyone that was involved, other than Carrie and Tim, because they're both dead. Can't talk to them.
Maybe I didn't make the best decisions, but I never
If she had a lawyer, this
wanted
wouldn't
to
happen
cause
either.
that.
Well, I could have, but.
Never. Okay?
Despite her protests, Heidi was taken to jail to await trial. It was determined that Cynthia and Jason were not responsible for any
That's
part of the
crazy.
crime.
How does that even happen?
On March 16, 2023, Heidi was convicted of
2
criminal
years, by the way.
confinement, assault, and murder. She was sentenced to 16 years in prison for criminal confinement, 40 years for assault,
Oh, wow.
and 65 years for murder,
Oh,
to be served concurrently. Her earliest possible release is set for 2070, so it's possible she will remain behind bars for the rest of her life.
I mean, yeah.
No punishment will ever undo the trauma and tragedy, but hopefully, Amanda and her family, along with Tim's family, can rest easier knowing that justice was served.
I mean, it was an alright video. I feel like he just kept on edging me, bro. He kept going like, oh my god, bro, he just kept on going like crazy, but like, I don't think it was that crazy of a story. I'm gonna watch one more video. Alright, so it's, you will wish you watched this before using social media, the twisted truth. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a big social media person to begin with. I mean, I have them all, but I don't use them actively that much. Like, the only one I use actively is Snapchat. Well, not actively, I use it to just talk to people, but I don't, besides that, that's it. So, I mean, I don't feel like most of the problems of social media affect me because I'm not really on Instagram. I'm not really using TikTok. I've sometimes used Snapchat. I mean, the main apps I use to communicate with people is Discord and iMessage, and also I use a lot of YouTube. So I don't know. I feel like I'm in the small minority. Most people, you know, are using stupid Instagram and Snapchat and all that. I'm not. I don't use Twitter either or Reddit. Well, I want to see exactly what's twisted. Oh my god. Stop replaying the video. YouTube, you're going dumb.
So you're dealing with an addicted generation.
This is a big time bomb ticking.
This is no accident. Indeed, it is by design. I mean, seriously?
It was my mistake.
I mean, I think we can all feel it.
To try to make these products as addictive as possible.
Spike in dopamine.
I never understood how someone could be addicted to Instagram. I don't understand. Why, like, I never understood why you just scroll and see other people's lives. What's the appeal? I mean, I get Instagram Reels, that's different, but Instagram Reels did not come out until like 4 years ago or something, right? So before that, it's like, what were people doing on Instagram? I don't know.
You know, we now know that many of the major social media companies hire individuals called attention engineers who borrow principles from Las Vegas casino gambling, among other places, to try to make these products as addictive as possible.
Yeah.
That is the desired use case of these products, is that you use it in an addictive fashion because that maximizes the profit that can be extracted
100%.
from your attention and data.
It literally is a point now where I think we have created tools that are ripping apart the social fabric of how society works. That is truly where we are.
The way the technologist Jaron Lanier puts it is that these companies offer you shiny treats in exchange for minutes of your attention and bytes of your personal data. Which can then be
Yeah, I mean, that's
packaged
the
up.
biggest issue. Oh, that's probably what the video's gonna talk about, the, you know, the personal data that they collect. Because the best way I've heard from someone is nothing's free, and there's always a catch. If there's something free, it's for something. Rather, in for this case, I would say is if a website's free, or, you know, like for example, Wikipedia is free. Well, I mean, Wikipedia is not a great example, but like an example would be like, you know, Instagram, right? It's free because not only is it taking your personal data, but it's also shoving your face down with ads and making a ton of money off of you. Nothing's free for no reason. Most of the time things are free, oh, by the way, are because they're trying to sell you something, but they want to hook you in. That, by the way, I'm just going to go off on a little tangent. That's why I hate the whole, like, 1 month free trial of Spotify, 1 month free trial of YouTube Premium. I hate it because there's a catch. There's always a catch. You always think, oh, no, that's great. The catch is they make you put in your card information, your credit card information, debit, whatever, right? So that way, you forget about it, and then you pay for the next one. Or, better yet, you willingly pay because you had the feature. That's why I refuse to do anything free, any free subscription service. If they're giving me a free trial, I refuse. Because not only do I not want them to have access to my card, but also, I'm not trying to stupid, you know, get a taste of it and go, oh, I really want this now. I don't have money like that, but even if, like, I mean, if I had money like that, it'd be different. But like, I would recommend avoid free trials. Just avoid them like the plague. You don't want to risk losing a ton of money from a subscription because you got addicted to it or not. But I mean, that's a whole different tangent than this.
And sold.
What happened is that the attention economy and this race for attention got more and more competitive. And the more competitive it got to get people's attention on, say, a news website, the more they need to add these design principles, these more manipulative design tactics, as ways of holding on to your attention.
You don't realize it, but you are being programmed.
Social media tools are designed to be addictive. The actual desired use case of these tools is that you fragment your attention as much as possible throughout your waking hours. That's how these tools are designed to use. Well, we have a growing amount of research which tells us that if you spend large portions of your day in a state of fragmented attention, so large portions of your day where you're constantly breaking up your attention, take a quick glance, do a just check, and just quickly look at it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I hate saying this. I've said this multiple times, but bro, for me, it's YouTube Shorts. That's, I mean, I don't even think it counts as social media. It kind of does. I mean, that's like the thing I have an issue with. I'm constantly looking at, like, anytime I have a break, I go to it. I mean, even when I'm just like, I'm bored, I'll go to it. Like, or I'm watching a full YouTube video and I get bored of it for like, a minute or two, I just go, I'm gonna watch YouTube Shorts now. It's a huge issue, and it's for me, it's like other people's TikTok, and it's scary because you realize that like, so much of your day is consumed by doing something that is pointless. And I'd imagine that's what people feel like on like Instagram, for example, where they just constantly scroll and they realize, wow, a bunch of time went away. I mean, I feel like the other thing about social media, by the way, that makes you stay like on it is they always make you get notifications for everything. So, for example, like Snapchat, whenever someone posts, you gotta check it. Gotta check to see what someone posted on their story, or, Instagram, if someone posted a new post, you gotta check. And, if you're on them actively all the time, like Instagram, for example, or even Snapchat, you probably have a ton of friends, which means you're constantly be checking for all the new stuff. I mean, most people use those apps also want to just keep up to date with their friends in general. So, yeah.
Instagram, that this can permanently reduce your capacity for concentration.
Bro, by the way, what is this stock footage?
Permanently reduce your
She's
capacity.
just putting, like, what? She's paid to do that.
I'm especially worried about this when we look at the younger generation coming up, which is the most saturated in this technology.
And it's very addictive because if you pull on the slot machine arm enough, you will win. And you never know which pull will reward you.
What?
That's an addictive behavior, and it's dopamine that is driving that addiction. So what happens with social media is Robert Sapolsky, who did the foundational research on this at Stanford, calls it the magic of maybe. When you look at your phone and maybe there's a text there and maybe there's not, and you don't know, when it shows up, that high you get, that's dopamine. It's the magic of maybe.
I mean,
maybe it'll be there, maybe it won't. When it shows up.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't get a lot of messages, so whenever I see a Snapchat notification, for example, I instantly go, oh my god. I don't know, over the years, I've gotten less and less just people messaging me in general, so whenever I see, like, for example, when I'm on my computer and I hear a Discord ping, I actually get excited, because it's like, oh, someone's probably messaging me, and I find out something stupid. But, it's like the idea of, like, someone messaging me is very exciting, because I'm not gonna lie, not many people do, so it's like, oh, this is new. I'm not saying that that's a problem for me, by the way. I don't really care if people message me or not too deeply. I mean, you could argue well you do, but like, I don't know. I live a happy life. I don't need people messaging me constantly. But, it's just exciting to like, oh, my friend's gonna talk to me, It's just like, I gotta check it now.
You get a 400% spike in dopamine. That is roughly the same amount of dopamine as you're getting from cocaine. It's slightly less than an extremely addictive drug like cocaine. And that's what's happening.
We really care what other people think of us. So for example, you know, when you upload a new photo, a new profile photo.
Bro. Get out of here.
Of yourself on Facebook. That's a moment where our mind is very vulnerable to knowing what other people think of my new profile photo.
Yeah.
And so when we get new likes on our profile photo, Facebook, knowing this, could actually message me and say, oh, you have new likes on your profile photo.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, that's what Instagram does. The thing is, that's why I don't post on Instagram often. When I do, I always get like a ton of likes. Well, not a ton, but a decent amount, like 10 or something, right? I mean, and you know, you get them throughout the day, and you're like, oh, it's pretty cool. But the difference between me and most people is I don't care, because I don't really care about the likes. I've never cared about likes even on YouTube, for example. I don't care about like, oh, people like my video. I only care about the views. But that's more of a YouTube thing. I mean, I like on Instagram and Snapchat, it's like, oh, who cares? I already know not a lot of people aren't care about my life that deeply. I mean, a very small percentage do, so it's like, eh, whatever. I'd imagine for a lot of people, though, especially girls, that they probably, I mean, I discuss in like a generalized statement, but I think they care a lot more about like how many people follow them and whatnot. I don't care. On YouTube, it's a different thing though, because I'm actually like trying to make money. But if you're not trying to make money off it, if I wasn't trying to make money off of YouTube, for example, and hit 1,000 subscribers, I would not care what my number is that deeply. And even now, I don't care that deeply. I'm gonna be honest. I have followers on Twitch. I don't care that deeply.
It knows that we'll be
Oh,
vulnerable.
but you know the views, that affects me. If I have low views, I'm like, I'm not like my day's not ruined, but I'm just like, oh no, I need to improve. You know?
To that moment, because we all really care about when we're tagged in a photo or when we have a new profile photo. And the thing is that they control the dial, the technology companies control the dial for when and how long your profile photo shows up on other people's news feeds. So they can orchestrate it so that other people more often end up liking your profile photo over a delayed period of time, for example, so that you end up having to more frequently come back and see what the new likes are.
And it's literally rewiring our brain. Even social media, the challenge is, you know, with these terms like Facebook depression and everything, because
what's that?
And this is social media depression because whereas everyone's looking at their feed and they're comparing their lives to other people, their highlights of other people's lives.
Wow.
And there's actually less life satisfaction, more sadness, depression, and stuff like that.
I mean, for me, I think the problem is not, it's not even nowadays, like for me, it's not even comparing my life to other people. It's the idea of what my life well, I guess it's more of like what I think is normal for other people. That's the best way to say it, and what my life should be. Mainly nowadays, it's like it feels like it's normal. Like my inner perception of people is two things. One, they're either incredibly broke or they're incredibly rich. And usually I see the rich people most of the time, where it's like my mindset's always like most people have money and can afford these expensive trips and expensive things because that's what shows up in my feed a lot, rich people. And then sometimes you get the poor people and you think, wow, no one can afford anything, life sucks. I don't know if that, I mean, that sounds weird, but that's just how it goes. I feel like it goes phases, but it does happen. Especially the poor ones, like, I mean, YouTubers specifically, bro. I get like spammed, like, oh, the job market is not looking great. People are getting paid the least amount they ever have, and a bunch of people complaining about how their life sucks and they can't afford to pay bills. And then it switches to like, oh, I can afford everything, bro. I'm rich. It's easy to get rich. Get rich now. It's so weird. Makes no sense.
And it's interesting because if you think about things that, routinely produce a lot of dopamine, alcohol, for example, there's a drinking age, right? We have a drinking age. The alcohol releases a whole lot of dopamine. It makes you feel really, really good. We say, okay, you can have that, but you've got to wait. You've got to be 21 years old. We don't do that with social media. We're, essentially putting highly addictive drugs into the hands of kids before they have any natural defenses against them. And what you're seeing with internet addiction, with social media addiction, it's the same thing over and over. It's people trying to change their state of consciousness with a device, trying to get at the underlying neurochemical chemistry, and it's very...
Well, I think the problem between alcohol or drugs and your phone is that everyone carries their phone everywhere they go, so it's like no matter where you are, you're going to probably use it at some point. As it was drugs, you're not going to take alcohol everywhere you're going. You're not carrying alcohol to, I don't know, your grandma's party. Well, actually, that's a horrible example. Like, because, parties, most people will drink alcohol, but, you're not going to be carrying, like, a bunch of drugs to, like, I don't know, a wedding or, I mean, there's plenty of examples. Like, oh, I'm going to go hang out with a friend. You're not carrying drugs on you to that place. You're meeting up, like, you're going to have your phone on you, though. And then, for example, while you're waiting your friend to show up, you could be scrolling on social media. It's simple. It's that simple. It's everywhere you go, so there's always time for you to, use it.
Very addictive.
And so I would say the problem with the gadgets, and I mean, they're amazing things, is that they proximately interfere with medium to long-term goals, I would say. And so I think the first thing you have to do to bring them under control is figure out what it is that their use is interfering with. It has to be something important. So you think, well, I want to do something important. Well, what is that? Oh, it could be personal. Maybe you want to have a relationship. You want to get married. You want to have kids. You want to have a career that's meaningful. You want to have a life. You want to have an Abrahamic adventure and be the father of nations, let's say. Well, you can't be ratting away on your cell phone and doing that. And so I think part of it is to set your sights high and make a plan and figure out who you could be and see if...
Well, the other thing, the other problem with social media is that the people, the influencers on there they look like they live a convenient life, which means they're doing their job well. And if their life looks good, you instantly think, I want to become one. That's one of the problems. It's like, I think a lot of people now want to become a social media influencer, whether it's YouTuber, TikToker, live streamer, Instagram model, whatever, right? They want to be something and they think it's super easy, but it's not. It's not. So you end up, because you spend so much time on it, you think this is going to be easy, and it's not. And so people will waste time pursuing it. I mean, I could argue I waste a ton of time. I've spent 2 hours a day usually streaming almost every single day every year, the last couple of years. I mean, obviously it's not that consistent, but like that's a lot of hours. And on top of that, I also, I edit videos, I publish a bunch of videos. I'm spending hours and hours and hours and hours of my life for something that I'm not even close to reaching my dream at all, right? The point is a lot of people will do this and then, they could potentially waste a ton of time because if I look at my life, I wasted so much time in the sense of like I could have spent that time doing other things like, I don't know, hanging out with friends, putting more work into school or whatever, right? But instead, I dedicated to this. I mean, I'm not gonna say I regret it because I actually like doing it, but I don't know. The point is people don't want to even work jobs now because they think, oh, well, if I become a social media influencer, I'll get paid well and I have to put minimal work. That's not how it works. I mean, I guess the point is just being a social media influencer is not as easy as you think, or just being on social media making content not as easy as you think. Oh, I'm trying to pause. Oopsies.
Obsessive utilization of smartphone fits into that vision of nobility. And it will partly because they're unbelievably powerful communication devices, but so often it's for lack of something better to do, and it also interferes.
Imagine like when you take that to the extreme, where bad actors can now manipulate large swaths of people to do anything you want. It's a really, really bad state of affairs. And we compound the problem, right? We curate our lives around this perceived sense of perfection because we get rewarded in these short-term signals, hearts, likes, thumbs up, and we conflate that with value and we conflate it with truth.
Another issue I'm just gonna say is men following women they like and thinking and giving them a lot of attention. It's a huge issue because it's super like I am guilty of this too, where you see a hot woman, on some platform and you think I'm gonna follow them and watch them and follow everything they do now because I like how they look. I hate saying it, but I do. Sometimes, not often. And when I do, I go, yeah, this is a waste of time. the reason why I say this is because it's not all. I mean, I don't think a lot of people do it, but I guarantee there's people who waste tons of money and all their time on something that they can never get a reward from. I'm just gonna say this: if you follow, for example, Pokimane, I don't know why you would. I mean, I don't know, like even just like on Instagram, for example, it's like, I'll just occasionally go on there and be like, oh, here's a hot woman. Oh, I should start, checking. Oh, I follow her. And I go, wait, why would I do that? What do I gain from that? Nothing. But the problem is this is how all these hot women why hot women are making a ton of money. I mean, also the OnlyFans thing, but that's a whole different issue, right? Well, actually, OnlyFans is a huge issue because now a lot of hot women, they know that men are like, horny, so they just link their OnlyFans to their stupid accounts and then they make a ton of money, which is ridiculous. But yeah, I've seen it on YouTube too. I mean, literally. Remember I was watching a video, I looked in the comments and this woman was like, oh, that's a pretty hot woman right there in the profile picture. So I clicked on her channel and it was like, oh, here's a link to my OnlyFans. I said, wow, that's crazy.
And instead, what it really is fake, brittle popularity. That's short-term, and that leaves you even more, and admit it, vacant and empty before you did it. Because then it forces you into this vicious cycle where you're like, what's the next thing I need to do now? Because I need it back. Think about that compounded by 2 billion people.
All right, so listen up. State Farm was trying to charge me $197 for car insurance. No.
People. And then think about how people react then to the perceptions of others. It's really bad.
So we know from the research literature that the more you use social media, the more likely you are to feel lonely or isolated. We know that the constant exposure to your friends' carefully curated positive portrayals of their life can leave you to feel inadequate and can increase rates of depression.
Well, you know what else is depressing for me is when people just make videos talking about how bad their life is. That's depressing too. I don't want to see that. It's really annoying.
I think we're going to be hearing more about in the near future is that there's a fundamental mismatch between the way our brains are wired and this behavior of exposing yourself to stimuli with intermittent rewards throughout all of your waking hours. So it's one thing to spend a couple hours at the slot machine in Las Vegas, but if you bring a slot machine with you and you pull that handle all day long from when you wake up to when you go to bed, we're not wired from it. It short circuits the brain, and we're starting to find that it has actual cognitive consequences, one of them being this sort of pervasive background hum of anxiety.
Here's the thing. The world we live in isn't real.
Oh, yeah,
social media isn't real. And by design, social media rewards us for showing our best life. The edited, posed, champagne, Michelin star, holiday, orchestrated best angle of our life, the highlight reel. But you don't ever see real life, the 99% of our lives, the behind the scenes, the unglamorous, unfiltered, day-to-day, bland normality. And you end up comparing your behind the scenes to other people's fake highlight reel and using others as a mirror or benchmark for how you should look, how successful you should be, or how you should live. These fake comparisons will only serve to make you feel inadequate and inferior to something that isn't even real. Research continually shows that comparing your life to someone else's creates envy, low self-confidence, low self-esteem, and depression. You compare yourself to other people every single day, consciously or subconsciously, and no matter what I say, you're not going to stop because comparing one thing to another is a natural human thing to do. Whether we want to admit it or not, a big reason why anything has value is because there's something worse or better to compare it to. Think about it. An old brick of a mobile phone with a big aerial is only considered amazing in a world before the smartphone.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about.
Considered a phenomenal mode of transport until the car comes along.
That's a crazy photo. Yeah, no, that was a wild photo. There's no, wait, actually, I need to look at that again.
Considered a phenomenal mode of transport until the.
How does? No, that's gotta be Photoshop. There's no way. There's no way a horse is in a car.
Car comes along. The answer isn't to stop making comparisons because unfortunately we can't control that. But you have to change the object of your comparison. From someone else to yourself. You have to measure yourself against yourself. And by doing this, you start at a base point where you consider yourself to be perfectly fine exactly how you are. But it also is the most effective, motivating, and healthy way to work to improve yourself. You'll become your happiest self when you stop putting pressure on yourself to be more like someone else, and when you start comparing real to real.
I mean, it's kind of hard to do that, though.
We're in a really bad state of affairs right now, in my opinion. It is eroding the core foundations of how people behave by and between each other. And I don't have a good solution. You know, my solution is I just don't use these tools anymore.
Yeah.
I haven't for years. It's created huge tension with my friends. Huge.
Well, see, the problem is if you don't use them, it's like you feel like, oh, I'm not up to date with everything, right? You lose connections. It's just how it goes.
Tensions
So
in
you
my
kind of
social
have to use
circles. If you look at, like, you know, my Facebook feed, I've posted maybe 2 times in 7 years. 3 times, 5 times. Like, just, it's less than 10. And it's weird. I guess I kind of just innately didn't want to get programmed. And so I just tuned it out. But I didn't confront it. And now to see what's happening, it really bums me out.
Back in the 1970s and the early 80s at Xerox PARC, when Steve Jobs first went over and saw the graphical user interface, the way people talked about
Wait, that's actually what he looked like?
The graphical user interface. The way people
That's what he looked like? Oh my god.
talked
I did
about
not know that.
computers and what computers were supposed to be was a bicycle for our minds. That here we are, you take a human being and they have a certain set of capacities and capabilities. And then you give them a bicycle and they can go to all these new distances. They're empowered to go to these brand new places and to do these new things, to have these new capacities. And that's always been the philosophy of people who make technology, is how do we create bicycles for our minds to do and empower us to feel and access more.
Yeah, and then
now,
one day
when the
it'll be
first iPhone
cars.
was introduced, it was also the philosophy of these technologies. How do we empower people to do something more? And in those days, it wasn't manipulative because there was no competition for attention. Photoshop wasn't trying to maximize how much attention it took from you. It didn't measure its success that way. And the internet overall had been in the very beginning not designed to maximize attention. It was just putting things out there, creating these message boards. It wasn't designed with this whole persuasive psychology that emerged later.
If you feed the beast, that beast will destroy you. If you push back on it, we have a chance to control it and rein it in. And it is a point in time where people need to hard break.
Yeah, but they're not, so it
from
doesn't
some of
really
these
matter.
tools and the things that you rely on. The short-term dopamine-driven feedback loops that we have created are destroying how society works. No civil discourse, no cooperation, misinformation, mistruth. And it's not an American problem. This is not about Russian ads. This is a global problem.
Yeah, that was weird to say. Oh, is it over? Oh.
Mr. Zuckerberg, would you be comfortable sharing with us the name of the hotel you stayed in last night?
No.
Yeah, so yeah. I don't even know what happened with that situation. I don't know if he got fined or not. Who knows? I really couldn't tell you. Interview sources. Oh wow, they left their sources. That's crazy. And then, it's kind of ironic that they. Why do they have a SoundCloud, bro? This is a motivation channel, and they're leaving a SoundCloud. Why is there 2 SoundClouds? Okay, I'm not gonna question. All right. So that's everything for today's stream. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to follow. And yeah. Peace.